Hello guys, today we have this water pump dispenser for gallon. It has a problem with not powering on. It's dead, totally dead. And if you can see here, we have a micro USB charging port. And when I'm plugging to the micro USB power with my power bank, it's not showing anything. And we have this metal pipe here, a very long metal pipe for water output, and this is for water input with the rubber pipe. Okay, I'm gonna check this device. I'm gonna check this water pump dispenser. Let's open it and let's see what's going wrong inside. First, we need to open the screws. 1, 2, 3. 3 screws. And this is our inside of our water pump dispenser. There's a 3.7 volt batteries, the main board, and the motor. Okay, let's check one by one from the battery, motors, and the main board. Okay, this is our main board. We have the digital display here. This is the ICs for the digital display, for controlling the digital display. And we have diode, transistors. This is also diode. This is micro USB socket for charging. So we need to analyze which component are failing. Usually if it's totally dead or not powering on, it has some problem with the transistor, diode, or resistor, disconnect resistor, or even the charging ICs or MOSFET. I believe from here, this is the charging going to here. This is for the charging ICs and going to the batteries here. This is the battery socket. Yes, this is the battery socket. And this one is going to the motor. So yeah, I'm gonna check one by one with my multimeter. Let's check first the diode. With diode and continuity test, this is the symbol. Over here we have a diode 0.5, .6, and also here this is good, 2.8, .1. So the diode is still good. If the diode showing beeping or OL, then you need to replace the diode. Okay, now let's check the transistor. 2.5, 2.6, 2.5, 0.4. Let's check this one. 2.9, 2.5, 0.7, 0.6, 2.6, 2.3. Let's check the capacitor. Is there any short capacitors? The small brown cube. 0.1, 0.6, no beeping, still good. This is also capacitor, no beeping. This one also capacitor, no beeping. Now we check the resistor. Is there any OL resistor or not connected resistor with resistance tester omega? This is the symbol. The marking is with R from resistance. We have R here, 9.96 kilo ohm. This is R also, 4.7 kilo ohm. We have R here also, 0.9 kilo ohm, 0.9. 2.7 kilo ohm. We don't have any broken parts here. 511 ohm. This one R3, 1.49 kilo ohm. There are no failing components. This is also R, 0.9. We don't have any short diode, we don't have any short transistor, and also capacitor. The resistor are good. Maybe I'm gonna try to plug the power here, if it's the voltage going through to the batteries or to the ICs. Okay, let's set our multimeter into DC volt. This is DC volt. This is the symbol. Okay, this is my charging power bank. And let's check the voltage. We don't have voltage. Is it the micro USB socket is broken? Let's plug it again. Yeah, the plus going to here, this capacitor, the minus going to down here. Also we can check from the charging port to the battery socket. Negative and positive. We have 4.1. Yeah, we have 4.1 volts going through the battery socket. And let's check the voltage going to the motor. Negative here, positive here. 2.7 millivolts. The charging positive here and going here. We have 5 volt. Okay guys, now let's check the battery after we check the board. Let's set the multimeter into the volt DC. This is the symbol, volt DC. And let's check the battery. This is the red probe going to the red and the black probe going to the black. It's only showing 1.4. I don't know if you can see or not. Let's try again. Yes, it's only 1.4 volts. It's supposed to be 3.7 volts. So I guess the battery is bad. The normal battery will showing 3.7 or 3.8 or more. Even it is not charging in a long time, it will decrease not below 50%. So I guess this battery is already dropped. I think we need to replace this. Now let's compare the other batteries. This is also 3.7 volt. The differences is this is a 14500 series. This is smaller than this, but the output is the same, 3.7 volt. Let's check. Yeah, we have 4.1. It's more than 3.7 volts. So I also have the same size battery. The model is 18650, is 2000 milliamp, also 3.7 volt. This is the model that this water dispenser use. This is the same size. Yeah, it's only 2.3 volts. It's supposed to be holding 3.7 volt at least. Okay, back again. Turns out we have a working digital display now. It is showing percentage of the charging, 49%. Turns out the problem is from the batteries. So I tried to replace the batteries. This is I take out from my old power bank. This I'm not using anymore, and you can find this also from your local electronics store. It's easy to find, I think. You can order online also. This is a 18650 model batteries. It's come with various milliampere. You can ask for the store the bigger milliamp. It's mean the bigger long hours using. This one is 2000 milliampere hours. So turns out this original battery is bad. It's not holding 3.7 volts DC anymore. So we need to replace this battery, the original battery. And yeah, you can find these batteries. Also, you can find this from your old power bank or your old laptop battery. Inside your laptop battery, it has maybe 6 or 8 batteries like this. If you're having broken batteries, maybe one of them is bad. From the 6 or 8 batteries, maybe 1 or 2 of them is bad, so the battery is not working anymore. But the rest of battery is sometimes it's still good. You can still use it. So yeah, I think the problem is from the batteries. I already checked the charging ICs here. It is still working and it is still flowing the voltage 4 volt DC to here. If we check here with the DC voltage, this is the symbol from your multimeter. We still have 3.6 volt. When it's unplugged, it will showing 4 volt DC. So it's mean the charging IC is still working. This is 53% now. I just recharged the battery with my power bank. So yeah, I already checked all the parts and components. It's still good. It is only a battery problem actually. And yeah, for this 18650 models, it comes with various milliampere. This is 2000. Maybe there are 5000, 6000, 10,000. It means it is a longer working hours for the device. Also, it will affects on the longer charging hours, and also more bigger the milliamps. Usually, it's more expensive battery because it's lasts longer than the smaller number. Yeah, you can still use this battery. When you check with multimeter, it is showing 3.7 or 3.8. The battery is still good, unless it's showing maybe 1.5, 1.2 or 2 volts. It indicates the battery is already bad and it's not holding the voltage anymore. So we need to replace this with the new one. I already soldered this cable. Yeah, that's how I replaced this battery from my old power bank. Okay, now we have 72%. Let's unplug. Let's check again with the battery. With the volt DC position, this is the symbol DC, 3.9 volts. Now we are gonna try with the motor. Okay, I think now it's working. Okay, maybe I'm gonna remove this old battery. I'm gonna replace with this new battery and install everything. And let's try it with the real water inside the water gallon. Okay guys, let's try to insert to the real water gallon. Make sure you're cleaning the pipe first. Yeah, I guess it's now working. Okay guys, this water dispenser is working again. After we are checking the parts and component inside the board here, it's turned out it only needs to replace the bad batteries and everything is working again as normal. Yeah, that's it for today. I hope this is helped, and thank you for your like and subscribe. It will support me making more videos in the future. And again, thank you so much. Terima kasih and bye bye.